Hey witches! I have had some of the best conversations with you guys on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, in the DMs and threads, and we're having some really cool conversations about sin and what is sin. Do we even believe in sin? You know, I personally am using Dante's Inferno's 7 Deadly Sins for this. And I think that, in my opinion, sin is a natural part of our human experience and not something to necessarily shame yourself over. So when you are selecting your sin, you want to be mindful that the point of this challenge is to work in unison with the energy or spirit of that sin. And during the 6-week challenge, which you can find the original challenge post on my Instagram, or you can find it here in this playlist, it's a 6-week sort of bit where you're designing a sin ritual to empower yourself through that sin to spark some apotheosis, which is self-deification. It's the left-hand path, and it's kind of a big part of my personal practice and what we do as SCC witches. So think about that, because when you're making that perfume or that offering, or when you're designing your clay effigy or your painting or your drawing, you're basically making an offering to the spirit of that sin. You're making an effigy to the spirit of that sin. So think about some of those correspondences when you're looking at this project, like what crystals, animals, herbs, scents, flavors would you associate with pride or wrath? If you were to personify it when you're making your effigy for the ritual, like what does wrath look to you? Would you anthropomorphize it? Anthropomorphize, whatever. Would it be, think about that. Like, how does it look? Human, not human, what hair color? It's supposed to be kind of like a fun, creative project. And, this started with Beanbag Hagwag and I. We kind of started this whole project because we were talking about doing a live stream. And if you want to see more about that, you can check out my YouTube channel, which the link to that is in my link tree in my bio, or it's just Jasmine Ambrosia. If you search that on YouTube, you'll probably be able to find it. But we had our Black Wednesday kicking off Black Lent, where we talked about all of the beneficial properties of some of these sins and how they could actually be used for good, and self-improvement and self-liberation. And at the end of the day, witches, that is the theme of this challenge, is liberation, self-deification, apotheosis, and encouraging critical thinking. And by the end of this 6-week challenge, like I said, you will have a ritual designed around your chosen sin. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm so excited.